I was organizing my closet and I thought it'd be interesting to show you guys some of the stuff that I have thrifted over the years. I have been thrifting since, I want to say, 2021. And trust me, there have been multiple purchases, good, bad, and ugly. And if I have to show you everything, it's going to take me an entire day. So I've just picked up a few pieces that I want to show you guys. So let's get started. So the first piece is this statement blazer. It's got a paisley print and it comes with shoulder pads. This sits so well on the body and it literally gives you that old money vintage kind of vibe, which I love. So just imagine this piece with a nice black bodycon dress or any black monochrome outfit. Sexy. Up next is this midi skirt with a frayed hem. Also, if you have a close look, this part of the skirt, the top part of the skirt, cinches your waist so well. And if you look closely, it's got this leaf detailing all over the skirt, which is so beautiful. Very bohemian. Another skirt. This as well has that broad waistband and sits high up on your waist, which makes it look very flattering, at least if you're a body type like mine. And then at the bottom, it's got that scallop thingy happening. And this one's a maxi. And we have another skirt. This one is a midi skirt, but it's A-line and very nautical inspired with the white and blue stripe thingy going on. It also has a contrasting white belt. I have worn this to work and I got so many questions. Where's this from? Where is this from? I paired this with a white shirt and red heels. You can already imagine how good that would look. Then we've got this mixed fabric top. It's knit in the center. Has got these nice long denim sleeves with some pearl button detailing here. This is definitely more of a winter piece. Okay, let's talk about the pros and cons of thrifting. Let's start with the pro first. The first pro is definitely that you get one-of-a-kind pieces. No two pieces are alike. There's just one piece out there. So if you get it, you get it. That also brings me to my first con, which is because there's just one piece out there. And if that piece is really nice, along with you, there are 100 other people who are eyeing this particular piece. And these thrift stores have this first come, first serve policy. So for you as a customer, it can get really frustrating because you're playing this fastest finger first game. And people are really quick, okay? So I remember back in the day, I used to ask my sister or, my friends to stay online and actually book pieces for me. Now, of course, things are different and, I've mellowed down a lot. So I do still have a look at the drops, but I'm not too crazy about it. If I get it, I get it, or I'm okay with even passing. Pro number 2 would definitely be the prices. I wouldn't say it's cheap, but it's reasonable compared to the bigger brands out there. But I guess you have to look at it in a way that you are paying for the exclusivity. Con number 2 is definitely the scams. Oh my God, I have been scammed so many times, but this entire thrifting on Instagram works on trust and it's a trial and error till you actually understand that which pages are legit and which are not. I remember this incident so clearly that I had ordered this dress on this particular page. I don't even remember what the name is now, but I was so excited for the parcel to arrive. And when it arrived, it was a tablecloth. Not even a tablecloth, it was a table mat. After that, what anyone would do, I went back and I DM'd the page saying that I have received the wrong item, blah, blah, blah. Of course, there was no reply. And this person just completely stopped posting. So I knew that it was a scam. But the places that I have tagged in the previous clips, you can be rest assured that they are great places to shop from. Pro number 3 is, of course, that thrifting is a more sustainable option. If you are someone who cares about the planet and who's, working towards reducing waste in every little thing that you do, then thrifting obviously becomes a great option. And the last con is the sizing. The sizing is very unpredictable. Of course, they do mention the size and the caption and all of that, but many times it's not accurate, and there is also no exchange or return. So if you've got a product with the wrong size, you're stuck with it unless you reach out to the brand and you say that, hey, can I resell this? Also, a lot of them don't do that. So yeah, sizing is unpredictable. Come to watch Durandar. How do you think the movie is going to be?
I'm excited.
Good, bad, ugly?
It's supposed to be good. I tried to avoid all the spoilers.
So apparently they say that the second part, this part, is better than the first part. I don't know how true that is because Rahman Dakit is no more. We'll see. Morning. It's the next day. We got back at 3 a.m. last night. It was a 9:30 show. Yes, a very, very long movie, but a very wild one. Overall, it was a great watch. Great acting, great action, phenomenal song choice. I think that was like the highlight of the movie. Towards the end, it was a little of a drag. I'm not going to lie. But Ranveer Singh as Hamza, that was his name, right? Hamza? Yeah. He's played an amazing role of a mastermind and a manipulator. And I think that should be enough to go and watch the movie. So, yeah, I'm not going to give any spoilers because I don't know how many people have watched it, how many people want to go watch it. But what I want to say is that there are 2 post-credit scenes, which we stayed for one. We didn't know there's another one. So if you go for it, make sure to wait a little longer. I'm going to quickly get ready for a meeting that I need to attend, and then we will make lunch together. The meeting's done. Now let's make some pasta. I already have the pasta boiling right here. I'm going to go ahead and now prep for the other ingredients that we need for the pasta. The pasta is now ready. I'm going to serve it in my very Italy-coded pasta plate. I totally forgot that we were vlogging. Pardon me, I'm still very new to this long format scene, but I'm going to make it up to you because we are going to a very interesting place. If you remember in one of my previous vlogs, I gave you a glimpse of the Borough Market. Going to a similar event, but this one's called Peely Taxi. Again, a great curation of brands, homegrown brands. So I'm really excited to see what's in store. It's a 2-day event. Yesterday was the first day, today is the second day, and I'm taking you guys along. Let's go. But before we head out, here's a fit check. Ta-da! Let's go. Mumbai traffic is getting crazy, you guys. I was sitting in that rickshaw for about an hour, which was really, really painful. But I thought I will give you a rundown of the pop-up before I end today's video. So unfortunately, I have come back with nothing, and that's because most of the brands were catering towards traditional or Indo-Western, and that's not something that I was looking out for. However, there was one brand that I spotted, and I even tried on their top, but the fit of it was just off. And the owner of the brand was very honest to tell me that the sizing was the defect in that piece, and that's why it was on clearance. However, I have followed them on Instagram, and I will keep an eye out for their next drop, their next launch. There were a lot of food and beverage brands is what I noticed. Offering healthy snacks and detox waters and all of that. Again, that was not something that I wanted to buy. But overall, I think in terms of just being aware of the newer brands, the homegrown brands that are there, in terms of awareness, I think it was a great opportunity to go and visit them. So tomorrow, if I want to buy something traditional, I know that I do remember some of the brands that had interesting pieces, and I can always go back to go back and refer to their pages. Now, all I want to do is wear my pajamas, get into bed, and watch a movie. I'm going to end the video here, but thank you guys so much for watching and for sticking around. I will see you in the next one. Bye.